Hi. Hey guys. Hi guys. Welcome to my gameplay. What I want to do.
Hey guys. Don't know what came over me there. I apologize. What's going on? Believe your Twitch is 5 minutes behind. That's no good. Well, you can pay attention to the little printer there, the chat, and see when you send messages and then when they pop up. I only have 1 second of delay on my actual stream. Oh, you believe your Twitch is 5 updates behind. Okay. I thought you were talking about delay. Alright. Alright, I should probably put my private server code here. 294CE45F. 294CE45F. Alright, pin that. Forever. Pin that forever. All right, cool. Now we're cooking. All right, new build, new me, and that is a new update as well. Water, if you want to join, you can, or if you don't want to, you also cannot. But this new build is half tank all the way because they just released 2 new perks that really help out with that. So the 2 ones I have that are new are Aggressor, which every time I kill something, I get a stack of Aggressor, and at max, depending on how many stacks I have a increased aggro range, so enemies will attack me instead of other people in my range. And the other one I have is Shotgun Brawler, which every time I kill something, I get armor back, and it also gives me a little bit additional resistance. Alright. I built up my aggressor stacks. Now it's just time to chop away. I used to always also have Iron Leech, but it just doesn't fit. I have too much peak and I can't fit it all, so Iron Leech had to go. You haven't been in streams lately? You're busy doing soccer? Hey, if soccer is what makes you happy, I'd be much happier if you did that instead of chilling out here all day. Holy late night stream? Yeah, pretty much. It's not that late. It's just usually not when I stream. I got some fries from Mickey D's, and we're cooking on Final Stand 2. Good night, I guess. All right, flashy wave. Bye. All right, our first purchase is gonna be our first shotgun, which is Blunderbuss, which I keep forgetting is in fact a shotgun. It's an easy round 2 buy. ACL injury. What's that? That's like neck, right? Or is that legs? Have a good stream? I will. I always do. Leg. Oh, hold on. You're gonna have to hold on there, YouTube chat, just a second. My windows are not adjusted for seeing anything. So currently, about 75% of your messages cut off. We'll look at that in just a second when I am not being accosted by ghouls. Die. Leg hurts a lot? Well, rest up. You become crippled for a while? We'll just keep that recovery going. Try your hardest to resist doing things. I hope you're not one of those people that has to, at all times, be doing things. Otherwise, you're in for a bad time. Hold on. All right, let me adjust my windows real quick here. Marcos says, how's your day? It's good. And I can actually say it's been good because the day is over. How's it going for you, Marcos? Oh, and I leveled up too. Trying to get up to level 50. 36 right now. Standing till my final 2. Real. Who up finaling for their standing time for 2? This weekend I won't really be that busy. I'm just going to stay in playing some Roblox. Sweet. Let's go Injury Gang. You do have to go watch a game, though? All right. Well, that's fine. It's not like you're doing anything while you're watching the game. Good. Yeah. You have a gambling addiction. You only play this basketball game with gambling. This game has... Does it have gambling? No, not really. Well, if you think about it, when you start a night, anything could happen, which kind of makes it a gamble. So really, this is a gambling game. Will I be streaming this weekend? I don't know. I just stream whenever I feel like it. I am truly beholden to no one. But if you want me to, I suppose I could. Well, Pilot, we're playing on hard right now, and we're right near the beginning. So if there were any time to join... Will you be walking this weekend? Sometimes I walk. Sometimes I don't. Yeah. I'll let you know if I do. You can join the Discord. Haha. Updates on whether I'm walking or not. You have never played the Final Sin 2 in my life. Well, hey, there's a first time for everything. Oh, were you asking Water if he was going to be walking this weekend? Hopefully not. Gotta get that recovery, real recovery vibes. So recovery pilled. You are in the Discord? Sweet. Yeah, that place has updates on whether I'm walking. Like a few days ago, I posted that I would be eating 3 chili dogs in one sitting. That day, I was not walking. Yeah, that's basically the lowdown of the Discord. What is my favorite drink excluding water and tea? Oh, those water and tea are what I drink the most of. So let's see. Smoothies? Or not smoothies, milkshakes. There's a distinction there. Milkshakes are good. How do you join? You join into the Final Stand 2 through the game on Roblox. And then you go to private game and you put in the code that is in the pinned message and hit join. And then you're in. But yeah, I like milkshakes. Milkshakes are good. Banana, strawberry, honey with cinnamon. Yeah, I like the milkshakes are good. What else? I like I've been having a lot of rhubarb juice recently because we have a lot of rhubarb. It is something that grows. It is very nearly a weed, how fast it grows. But it tastes good. It's just a bunch of rhubarb in a pot with boiling water, and then you strain out the liquid and you drink it. The one downside of rhubarb is that it when broken down, it makes its own pectin, which is kind of it's very similar to the stuff in gelatin or Jello, and it makes it so that it feels kind of like you're eating the drink instead of drinking it. What's up, big P? Got a shotgun. I got a shotgun too. I'm throwing you into the deep end. Let's go. Oh right, I totally forgot to spend my money. I was just kind of walked around in circles for a bit. All right, cool. What is my favorite Roblox game? I should make a Google Doc or a Google Sheets about all of my favorite Roblox games. But I'd say my favorite of all time is probably I'd have to say Arcane Odyssey. Of all the games I think I've sunk the most hours to, that I can still say that I like, is probably Arcane Odyssey, yeah. If you said most hours spent, it would probably be Phantom Forces, but I don't play Phantom Forces anymore. You haven't played Arcane in a hot minute? Yeah, I probably won't be playing it very much until they update it, which is going to be sometime in December. Most of what I'm going to be doing now is Final Stand 2, because they updated it. I believe in you. I believe in you, pilot. You can do it. Arcane Odyssey Christmas update. They do events, yeah. It's kind of like TF2 in that way, where that's really the only thing we're getting anymore until the 6 update, the 6 tuple update comes out. And it's going to be basically just Arcane Odyssey 2. Epic. Good work, pilot. You did it. You still suck at PvP stuff, though? Yeah, yeah. PvP stuff is not why I play that game. It's the reason I play most games, is just because I like making cool builds. Mine would be Visionary Squad if you could actually find a game anymore. If Visionary Squad was more popular, I would be playing it nonstop. There is precedent for that. Back when it was super popular, I was playing it nonstop. It's mostly because it is I think the reason that it doesn't have very many people right now is that it is a new player focused game where you join in You have a lot of fun, and maybe you buy like, and then like for the average player, I feel like the end is when you get all the characters and you've tried them all and you get a pretty basic understanding of what they all do. I think at that point, and then you stop. Which is why there isn't much going on right now. But I liked joining in and seeing what everybody was doing. Helping out new players of the game is always fun. And gaslighting and manipulating streamers into playing it. You have money but nothing to buy? You have everything to buy. You could buy it all down here. You like shotguns? There's shotguns here. I like shotguns. You can also upgrade your the shotgun you have right now. If you go to the center here, boom. Damage, damage, damage. Fire rate, fire rate. Magazine, accuracy. You just have to get close to them. They don't render in all the time because that would be laggy. Getting spam called by somebody? Everybody's getting spam called these days. I don't know. Nobody's getting through my phone. I don't even pick up the phone for people I do want to call. Did you guys know in France they have a right to disconnect? Which is where when you're not working or during certain times of the day, you have the right to be completely uncontactable by your place of work. If they have like an emergency, like they need a bunch of people to come in, they can't contact you. It is illegal to contact you if you're not working. Which I think is pretty cool. And I think they should add that more places. Can we sell this for something new? Let's wait another round. I'm gonna upgrade my armor though. I want to buy World Cups tickets, but they cost so much. Where are they doing the World Cup today? Or this time? All right. Pilot Ham, I believe in you. Putting my trust in your abilities. It starts in June 2026. Wow. Yeah, where are they doing it though? Or do you not know? This guy just will not stop chewing on me. Stop it. Uh, 8 different stadiums. Wow. Oh, is it like a traveling thing? I guess, or, yeah, I guess it's like a tour. Or is it like 8 different stadiums all in the same place? Which then, why? Why? Yeah, I don't know anything about soccer or competitive sports events. The only sports I watch are competitive tag, or any kind of robot fighting. So like BattleBots, the other one that's like BattleBots, but American. Boom. You've been saving up money since 2023? Alright. Pilot I gotta back up. I gotta run. Gang, I'm out of bullets. I believe in you. Oh no, he's dead. I'm not worried about these guys though. BattleBots is American? Oh, then what's the British one? There's an American one and a British one, and I don't know which one's which. But I watched both of them. And those are pretty good. Alright. Alright, you almost got to the end. But nothing can save you from running out of bullets. Besides having more bullets. The best way to prevent a problem is not to have it in the first place. And you got to level 1. Yippee! You unlocked a perk. How do you unlock perks? You go to menu here. Boom. Unlocks. Boom. Perks. Boom. And you got the list of what I think is 188 perks, I think now. And you can pick any of them. You do not have to go in order. So you could start right at the bottom here. You could go in any order you want. And you can only equip 1, and you can upgrade them up to 3 times. So feel free to do some reading. You see melee stuff? Yeah, there's melee stuff. There's like, yeah, actually melee is really good right now. If you want to do that, because it just pretty much all of it just got buffed. If you want to go for any melee perk and you only have 1 slot, I'd say Savage. Savage. Every time you kill something with something that isn't a melee weapon, your next melee attack with your like default knife gets wither damage up to 400%. And then you, so the next time you use a melee weapon, it'll drop by 100%. So then you hit somebody 400%, 300%, 200%, 100%, and then 0. And you charge it up by doing kills again. And that's a really nice one to have. Yeah. So then you can shoot people and then go in for the kill with like a melee strike, or if somebody gets too close to you and you don't like it, just blow them up with your knife. You got it? Cool. Yeah, and then you equipped it. Nice. And you can upgrade that up to 3 times. And I believe the upgrades will make it so that when you kill something, you get more wither. So right now you only get 10%. But then next upgrade, you'll get 20% and then 30%. And then if you prestige it by getting up to level 50, then you get 40%. What happened to my grenade build? I can still use it. I still have, because I prestiged all the stuff I need for that. So that's like this. This. That's pretty much it. But I could still use it at any time. I just don't use it anymore because I can only use the grenade build for so long before getting bored of it. Right now, I'm all about half tanks. So a little bit of tank, a little bit of damage. All right. Whenever you're ready, I'm going to go fill up the ammo as well. So like a Juggernaut, yeah, kind of like a bruisery. Yeah. Kind of thing. Oh yeah, this guy comes by every once in a while and sells energy weapons. They have infinite ammo, but they can overheat. and they are usually the best versions of whatever class they are. Creepy car man is here. Real. You can also upgrade him so he sells even more stuff. Oh yeah, this'll work. Get off of me. Yeah, you can if you look in the bottom right above your ammo and health and armor, you can see your savage perk and how many stacks it's got. So I usually do it. I usually do your melee swing right when you're around 120. 120 or higher. And for bigger enemies like hunters, berserkers, or anything that looks kind of tanky, just hit it with the full 400. Also, if you run out of ammo, we can back up. Or you can back up, and I'll cover you while you retreat. There's an ammo box back there. I think I filled it up. I might have filled up my armor by accident, though. You like those shotgun collaterals? Yeah, they're nice. It's why I like the shotgun category. It just has a lot of pierce, a lot of damage, if you can line up the right shot. You didn't grab ammo? Oh, well, there's your problem. Yeah. It's just, the reason we're doing half tanks is because I don't like full tanks. Full tanks, I find really, really boring. If you, yeah, like usually you're just sitting there for, you just like, you go AFK. Sometimes you swing a melee weapon, but you can do that with an auto clicker. And the only reason you do anything is because you have to walk backwards out of a puddle. One shotgun shell or at least two, yeah. Pierce is very good for saving your ammo. And look at that, I can upgrade it. Boom. +1 Pierce. Now I can shoot through 2.8 targets. Let me refill our ammo. Yeah. Yeah, make sure you grab ammo. Your gun don't do anything otherwise. Ugh. You're back at 3 people call you? Yeah, why is everybody getting spam called? But me. I'm not getting spam called. They can't get to me. I'm too powerful. Etc. Alright, let's do this. I don't like crawlers for that reason as well, because they sit at floor level. So I have to aim down and reduce my piercing ability to be able to hit them. That's why Thorns is so nice, because Thorns just hits them anyway, even if I'm not shooting at them, and they don't have that much health. So Makes it much easier. Or I just have to time it. It's also the reason I like old Druid. And that was the whole skill ceiling of Druid, was to line up enemies and allies, and the more you could line up, the more effective you were. It was basically just doubling, tripling, quadrupling your effectiveness. Your big hands. Oh, you're playing on. Are you playing on mobile? Apparently, they made the mobile UI much better. You wouldn't know because you haven't played before, but I've heard from multiple people that do play on mobile since they've come to this game just for this update that it is, yes, much better. Have a good night and a good stream. I will. Oh, your character's hands. Okay. I see. I thought you were playing on mobile and your hands were blocking the screen. All right, well, the Xbox version isn't too bad either, I've heard. But Xbox definitely does have it the worst out of all the Roblox platforms, I'd say. Because if you have a good phone, you can at least do most of the things on Roblox. But if you have a console, some Roblox games are just inaccessible, even besides the ones you can't join, just because they don't allow console players on them. But even if you do find a game that you can join, sometimes the controls just don't work. Here, let me buy something for you. All right. It's useful for me later too. I think now I'm gonna buy these invested incomes for a bit. It's level 2 now? Nice. And I think if we get once we get to level 10 or wave 10, you get a bunch of skill points because you're beating it on easy and normal as well. Since we're on hard, it'll trickle down and get all the ones before it as well. All right. Pure skill, no carry for real. I mean, let me check. Let me check what you're doing here. How it's going. Oh yeah, you're not doing too bad. 41. I mean, I do have 10 times the perks that you do, so I feel like it makes sense that I'm doing 10 times the killing. But I'm sure you'll get it. I believe in you. And you also joined late. 41 is pretty big. Yeah. Especially when I'm stealing most of the kills. Sorry. I'm going to put an ammo box here for us to use. So if you ever run out of ammo, you can grab from that instead of going all the way back to the base. That way you can use your best weapon for longer instead of having to go back to the pistol. And I believe your next perk slot you unlock at wave 15, or not wave 15, level 15. No, not level 15. Level 5, you unlock it. And that will probably be Bloodload. Because Bloodload plus Savage is just a really good combo. Especially while I'm tanking for you. Or drawing aggro with Aggravator. So you don't have to take the damage when you're going in for Savage. Makes life really nice. Nice and forgiving. Yeah, really, I'm thinking of making like an Excel spreadsheet or like a Google Docs of all of the games that I like, why I like them, and what they, you know, what games they're like. Based on different categories like graphics, story, gameplay, how much time you can play it for, what is that called? Replayability. Nice, didn't even have to use it. Nice. Or did you? Oh yeah, you did. All right. Yeah, the deployable ammo really does help. Keep your ammo topped up. Savage kills feel so nice. Yeah, they definitely do. It's even nicer once you add Bloodload, which is all the way down here. Bloodload. Melee kills grant increased reload speed for 12 seconds. It kind of understates itself, but basically, after you melee kill somebody for 12 seconds, you have instant reload, and you can fire as fast as you want. It's really, really nice. And of course, you get more kills doing that, which means you can get more Savage and perpetuate the cycle. I'm gonna buy a bunch of invested income. Boom. Nice new shotgun. How much am I selling for right now? 400 or 41,000. Here, before we start the round, I will be right back real quick. Hello. Shotguns just feel like they fit the theme. Yeah, shotguns are pretty fun. They're definitely the best tanking weapon. Oh yeah. I keep on forgetting that I have Aggravator and not Charmer. And the big difference is that if I hit something with, or if I use Charmer, my aggro range works right off the bat. But if I have aggravator, I have to get like at least a few kills before it actually takes effect. So I have to kill a bunch of people really fast before I get the aggravator. Savage plus Bloodload is really fun on launchers, where most of your fire rate does come from reloading. So if you can just reload instantly, then your fire rate is very, very quickly, or very, very quick. We have armored zombies now. This is pretty great. This build has been doing very well so far. Oh yeah, also the other reason I usually go half tank build instead of full tank or full damage is that I don't really want to complain to anybody else. Like I don't want to be like, oh, this tank is so bad, bro. I can't even do my damage. I have to worry about my own life. Or I don't want to be a tank that's like, oh, I need help. Somebody needs to protect me. What are they doing? My team sucks. I don't want to do that. I just like to be self-sufficient where I can do my own thing. That way, just people get mad at me. For both things, really. Alright. What's our sell look like right now? 60,000? 62. Okay. So it's 6,250. Yeah, that works. And then boom. Now we've upgraded. Almost level 5. I think you can level up your Savage to level 3 now. If you have the perks for it. Or perk slots. Or not perk slots, perk points. If not, you'll be able to do it next round. Because we're on round 10. And as you beat round 10, you'll get a bunch of awards. For beating wave 10 for the first time. What's better, more damage or pellets? On trench gun? I'd say more pellets. Because... that's multiplicative with damage. And also, since you're closer to people, you're going to be hitting all of those pellets. The reason that that those are different is because damage just does more at any range, whereas pellets does more at close range. Pierce is usually the best because that just doubles your damage. As long as you can hit those collaterals. But, yeah. Pierce is just kind of goated as long as you don't run into shield enemies, because shield enemies, they stop any Pierce. They are my nemesis. I do not like them. It's getting pretty dark out. Get kills. All right, now come and get me. But I'm gonna make you guys earn it. this is a magazine weapon. So I have to do the full reload. I can't just reload one thing. Stop it. Rats gnawing at my ankles. I'm almost tempted to get thorns just to deal with those guys. We're gonna get pushed back once the boss comes, so I'd recommend keeping your ammo topped up, especially as we reach hour 24. That's when the boss spawns. Because we may get pushed back once he comes out. Or actually, we will, because he has like invincibility phases, so we can't just burst him down, which I'm sure I could if he didn't. Here he comes. Stop it. Cool. Oh yeah, you can just savage the boss. I forgot you have that. I don't know how. It's your only perk. Yeah, you can savage the boss and just to kill them. That is another reason to use savage. Is that if you have it stored all the way up to 400, you can usually just one-shot the boss. The problem is timing, usually. Just having 400 and being near the boss in a situation where you will not be insta-killed. But otherwise, yes, it's very good. Please do that. Yeah, the biggest problem with Savage is that there's not usually that many enemies to sink your full 400 Wither Fang into. Like, 400% Wither damage is enough to one-shot anything, I'm pretty sure. I think the only thing I probably couldn't one-shot would be, like, maybe Annihilators? Or... Because her enemies have a lot of health. There's no enemy that has like 400% wither damage worth of health, I don't think. Maybe like Swamp Giant. Your melee can hit multiple enemies? Yes, it can. Especially, it's just that you don't usually end up doing that because enemies usually can't even get that close to each other because your range is quite short. But if you have a perk like Reach, which increases your melee range by a good bit, then you get then you can hit those multiple enemy melees a lot more often. There you go. You just got a bunch of stuff, probably, from beating round 10. And also the energy guy is here again. He pops up every 5 rounds, or more often if you upgrade him. What does he got? He's got laser pistol, laser rifle, and energy rifle. He also gets a... if you upgrade him, he gets a laser shotgun, a laser SMG, and a laser sword. Does Wither affect them all? Wither damage is basically max health damage. So 400% Wither is 400% of the health of a regular zombie. So it scales up as the night goes on. Yes, it affects all of them. Because I believe it just applies it to... Oh, you're not wondering... Okay, you're wondering if when you hit multiple enemies, it hits them all of them. Yes, it does. And I don't even think it takes away more than one stack. I think it just hits both of them for the for the max stack and then takes away 1. Both perks are max. Huge. Reload speed. And then I'm going to buy the final invested income. Because I'm just kind like that. Never mind, there's one more. I'm not that kind. Nice. I must not be updating because Savage doesn't look fully upgraded. Oh yeah, if you come over here, you can see all of the enemies that are going to pop up next round, and you can see what they do. Oh, I should probably buy our ammo. There you go. All right. Time to test out the crazy build. Let's do it. How much is left in this box? If it's not very much, I'll replace it. $240? Replace. All right, cool. Yeah, use Savage right when you're out of ammo, and then you just reload your entire clip all at once. Keep up that rhythm. Very nice. Especially because you don't have to worry about enemies attacking you since they aggro me only. I love being a tank for other people. Makes their life so much easier. I love the sound of that instant reload. It's just fantastic. Oh, there's wraiths now. Not that it matters. It's just one more enemy to kill. Yeah, life is so much more chill as well when you're using a tank build. Like when I was using my speed build, I was constantly stressing about hitting things, avoiding things, getting maximum speed, trying to proc all of my stacked abilities, trying to proc shock, critical shock, worrying about wraiths coming up behind me. But no, everything's fine on this build. I just convert all of my enemies into shield. It's just like Banhammer from fighting. No way, Banhammer from fighting. Sorry, just had to fill in for Bell there. Alright. Cool. And a Moab mod, too. Do you have any mods? Oh, you got one. You got a volley mod. Cool. Here, let me trade that. And I'll give you something you can actually use. Let's go loaded mod. Or not that. Oh, I don't have any small loaded mods. Rip. I'll give you something. What about Pierce? Because like, what's a good weapon for this? For this perk? For their perk setup, I'd say launchers. Launchers or shotguns. Anything that has like a small amount of ammo in it. LMGs would also work because you can just use your Savage right at the end of when you're about to run out of bullets and then just reload instantly. But yeah, shotguns work. SMGs work because those reload constantly as well. Launchers work because they constantly are reloading because they only have one bullet in them, or most of them do. What's the upgrade? Nice. Very nice. I'm gonna see what I can get for my gun. You love boom? Yeah. Magazine size, damage, full auto, radius. Let's go full auto and magazine size and accuracy. Cool. And the next round I'm gonna fully upgrade my stuff, my deployable ammo. You can flip the sight on. That's cool. Yeah, you can. You can do that with a few different launchers. Unfortunately, not all of them. Yeah, but you can flip that up if you're doing like long range. So if you need to kind of calculate the arc, I do that with a HK69, which has a lower than average velocity. That way I can arc for long range shots. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's nice. Just light them up. I'm gonna need to get a lot more ammo. And you may need to back up for ammo. If you're gonna back up for ammo, do let me know that you're gonna, because then I can follow you so you don't get jumped by ghouls. Because if you walk away from me, you lose my aggro range thing. Oh, nice, you still got ammo left in there. Yeah, the only downside for your build now is that you kind of chew through ammo big time. Well, we should have enough ammo for this entire thing. All right, I forgot I'm full auto. I don't really use it that much anyway. I still insta-kill. Run out of bullets. Oh, yep. Just consume the whole thing. Cool. Cool. Yeah, explodey build. Kind of funny. Kind of silly. Heavy mod unlocked. Heavy mod makes it so you attack slower, but you do more damage. Attack speed does matter on launchers because you can only reload after your attack speed is done. So if you have a really slow firing weapon, you have to wait until you could fire again to reload. I'm gonna keep upgrading this gun until I can buy the dual AA-12s. What upgrade should I get for this one? China Lake? I'd say fully loaded for more max ammo. You can also go fast hands for reload speed. And greased pump for attack speed. You could also go magazine size if you feel like you could reload the whole way. Like these four here are gonna be your friend. Anything that gets out more shots per second. I forgot to upgrade this thing. I can't now. If you want to, actually, if you don't want to put money into that, you could put money into this. Oh, never mind. Grease pump is locked. Oh, it's a one you got to unlock by beating something. You could buy one of these deployable ammos as well. It would make your life a lot easier because I don't have one for this round. You're gonna have to either walk back or buy one for yourself. Cool. Yummy ammo. Yummy ammo. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know how much that's gonna help you, but we'll see. Oh, long arms now. What did those replace? Oh, I should also upgrade my armor at some point. Just too many grenades, bro. Just can't stop. Uncontrollable maniac over here. Oh, he just instantly consumed it. Cool. Yeah, I might need to upgrade that one. I should also get a campfire. Because my armor is strong, but I don't have that much health regen, so even if I do take all those hits, you'd probably be scooping me out of this armor with a shovel. Would not look good. Stop it. Stop chewing on me, bro. Yeah, you get your next perk slot, I believe, at level 15, which is a bit off. But since we're so far into a hard mode, you might get it pretty quickly. And because you have so many awards still left to get, you might get a good lump of XP. Oh, I'm out. Oh, never mind. We're out of zombies to kill. That's so cool. Good work. I got a tier 3 perfect mod. Nice. Yeah, and you only get one of those deployable ammos every once in a while. They have to recharge. Yeah, let me max that out. Max out my armor as well. If I don't already have it maxed, I don't. I'll get this, and I will get this. And I'll also fill up our ammo, so I'm not just consuming all of my own. Okay. What should I go with my... What should I go for next with my melee explosive hybrid build? I don't know. I'd say armor. Armor might be a nice purchase. So if you do eventually, for some reason, get hit, you can... your armor takes it instead of you, or most of it. And you can also get the these upgrades down here instead of these ones up here. You get ammo vest and utility vest, which increases your max weight so you can carry more loot, and your max ammo by plus 25%, which is pretty self-explanatory. You took all 400 ammo. Bro is the ammo-consuming machine. Yeah, armor is good. You can also upgrade your knife, so you can knife faster. Or every time you kill something with the knife, you gain health. Or just 2 times damage. Or every time you kill something with a knife, you get plus 20 money. Which is nice. I like money. Our sniper's good. Snipers are pretty good. I wouldn't say for a savage build, because you usually want to be far away with a sniper. And savage is a knife. And knives famously are not great long-range implements. If you do want to go something else, I'd say SMGs. SMGs, you get really close, and they are constantly reloading because they have very low ammo and very high fire rate. Oh, our sniper's good for the shop. Oh, yeah, snipers are good. If you want to buy a sniper, that's cool. It'll take care of all the wraiths that are appearing up behind us. Those are like the shadow creatures that appear out of nothing. You probably don't see them because they all go for me. That barricade is also nice as like a last resort. Like, oh no, we are going to die. Oh, I got a USAS upgrade. Nice. Oh yeah, let me put down my deployable ammo as well. Boom. So that has 2,500 instead of the regular just 500. Which should be more than enough. Yeah. Yeah. We're kind of awesome. How's the ammo supply doing? Oh, not bad at all. Ooh, big leg. Scary. Good work. Okay, don't take from that if I don't have to. This stuff ain't free. All right, let's see how my USAS sell price is going. Because I want to sell that and get dual AA12. Because that sounds funny. Not quite yet. Oh yeah, look at that. You're catching up. Almost at level 10. 0 headshots. Yeah, you can't get headshots with launchers. Melee is maxed. Nice. Yummy ammo. Alright, what should I buy? What ought I to buy? I'll buy a barricade. Barricade, protective barrier. Cool. Let's go. Make sure to fill up your ammo before we go, so we don't have to take all of our ammo from the portable one. Because it is boss round, we will have to take from that thing a significant amount. Do you have yours maxed as well? The deployable ammo? Yeah? Alright, cool. So you can use yours as well if you have it. You plan to one-shot the boss? Trust? Okay, I can see that happening. You do deal 400% wither damage. Alright. Let's rock and rumble then. Yeah, put down your deployable ammo if you have one. I'll just try and kill the minions when the boss comes out then. I think we're looking to get around 80,000. And then we will have our dual AA-12. Yeah, the boss comes out at 24, so be ready with your 400% wither damage at that time. Alright, here he comes. Reload. Alright, hit him. Ugh. He's vulnerable. Alright, we're backing up. Back. So fast? Yeah, they are quite quick. Help! Help me! Get behind the barrier. Get behind the barrier. Reload! Reloading! Alright, nice. We're safe. Now that I have ammo again. That was kind of scary. The barricade and pilot really saved me there. I like that. Don't get killed by ghouls. Thank you. Stay close. We're gonna push back up to that ammo. Look at that. Shotgun Brawler's almost gotten me back up to full armor. Life is good. Nice. All right. Full armor. Let's go. Good work. Look at that, our barricade didn't even break. Ah, we almost got it. Let's see what we got in the old USAS for. We should, if we have 130k, then that will be our dual shotguns. Hey, look at that. We have exactly that amount. Well, let's go. Alright. Boom. Boom. Alright, good thing we had a little bit extra, because otherwise we wouldn't have been able to get that. But, yes, dual AA-12s, gotten. Well, let's go. Gonna get this. Oh yeah, level 10 now. Nice, and you probably got an award for that as well. I got no cash left. You may have to buy some things for the base. Refill our ammo, refill our barricade. What's our level at now? 36. Not bad. I think our next upgrade is probably going to be to max out our armor. Yummy ammo. Cool. Off we go then. How many times would you say you'd have to resupply your gun during a round? You take so much ammo. Yeah, launchers are definitely ammo hungry. Nice. Yeah, how many times would you say you like back for ammo? Too much. Yeah, because if you have there's a perk here called Reckless Supply right here. Greatly increases the total ammo you hold, but you can no longer use ammo boxes during the night. So that doubles, triples, quadruples your max ammo. So if you go to the ammo box less than 4 times, but more than once, then Reckless Supply is really nice because then you never have to back for ammo. But at least during a night. Oh yeah, just carve through them. Yeah, this build is really good. I like it. I keep on trying to go other builds, and they always end up being bad. But then I always come back to this one with what's it called? Lockdown. Lockdown is just too good. I don't know what I'm gonna put in my green slot. Is the only problem I ever seem to have. Because I can't put Guardian Angel anymore, which I used to, because I didn't have Charmer. And I can't put, what's it called? Lifelink, because enemies also don't get hurt, and they don't get killed at all, because I'm protecting them. So, I'm not sure what I'll actually put in that green slot. I'm thinking shotgun, what is it, knockback blast? Where there's a every time I hit somebody with a shotgun, they get knocked back a little bit, and I also get a little bit extra range. I guess it's specialized for shotguns. Could be nice. Alright, I'm out of bullets. I gotta reload. Luckily, we have a good amount here. I'm not worried about it. I only consumed the whole thing. You might just gain an attack speed perk, really. Really, the weakest link in our operation is just ammo. We don't have enough to satiate our guns. Something that might be useful is a green perk called Supply Expert. You pick up ammo faster from boxes, and also you have more ammo efficiency. So every single ammo you take costs the ammo box less ammo. You could tell explosives are going to be my favorite. Yeah, explosives were definitely my favorite when I first played as well. Yeah, so every time you take ammo, you take less ammo from the box, and you can take it faster, which is really nice. So it's not quite as much of a burden on the box as it was before. You could also go the opposite direction and go, where's it called? Shadow Supply, which is somewhere in here. If I can find it. I swear it's somewhere in here. It's like an infinite symbol with the supply box on top of it. Is it not in red? It should be, because there it is. Shadow Supply. If you refill it at least 20% of the ammo, it gives the weapon unlimited ammo for a short duration as long as it has a detachable magazine. I believe if you use that with M32, which has a speed loader in it, that would count. Otherwise, I don't think it would. So never mind. I thought Shadow Supply was going to be poggers. It's not. My bad. But Supply Expert would be good if you are worried about consuming too much ammo. Which you should be. Oh, you've got campfire? Nice. Thank you. That'll be very helpful. Repair a bit of this. Get more durability. More armor. You got an upgraded campfire? Yeah. Ammo capacity. Cool. And I might buy... Also, the more weight you have, which you see below your stamina, the less speed you have, which doesn't really matter for you or for me, but it is something of note. Get the, if you, I think you can get all of it, yeah. All right, yeah, as long as you got Mystic Fire. Mystic Fire is really good. Do any of the other things up here cost Robux? Everything on the second floor and above costs Robux, yes. Anything on this base floor doesn't. So anything here is fair game. All right, cool. Let's run it. Yeah, it is kind of sad. Me and Hanti were talking about that a lot, about how pay to play it kind of is, or at least pay to use most of the weapons in this game. It isn't pay to win because most of the weapons in there are mid to game or kind of mid game or so. Most of the the highest tier weapons are all free, which is nice. It either gives you other options to play late game, or it gives you mid game or early game items. If you buy stuff, I'd say upgrade your launcher next, because there is two more launchers above the one you have right now. There's the RPG and there's the M32. I think the RPG and the M32 are pretty evenly matched in terms of power. It's just that the RPG does... Oh yeah, ooh, ouch. Stay away from the explosive guys. The dudes with the green torsos, stay away from them. They will hurt you. You will be in great pain. Especially if too many of them hit you at once. Oh dear. Why am I being accosted by ghouls? Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, stay back from me. I didn't realize that green guys were spawning in. That might be my bad, but I'm not going to blame myself because that would be like taking accountability, and that makes me vomit in my own mouth. I'll try to blow up the green guys early so that they don't get to you, but there are a lot of them. The green guys are plentiful in number. Luckily, luckily you got the campfire this round. Otherwise, you might have probably died by now. Because the campfire is basically just being your life support at the moment. As is for me as well. Because I keep on forgetting how good the campfire is. It's like crazy regen, like four health regen per second. Or more. I gotta grab some ammo real quick. Oh yeah, I have a... Let me do this here. There we go. So I can recharge for completing this night. There's a new ammo box there. And look at that, we're done. A beautiful win, guys. Good work. You're so slow, bro. Bro's moving at 2 kilometers an hour. Hey, I earned a tank perk and a sniper mod. Or a tank mod and a sniper mod. And a perk point. Life is good. I am going to buy floodlights. Because this makes them deal less damage and take more damage in the aura of it. What else can I buy? Motion sensors? Nah. Who needs them? What's the furthest you have gotten with a starter pistol? Nobody uses a starter pistol for more than like a round. That might change though, because they just added the ability to sell upgrades for your starter pistol, which you couldn't do before. So if you bought the starter pistol upgrades, you could never get that money back if you tried to sell it. Alright, I'll buy lure as well. Let me put this here. You should do a starter pistol only run. I don't think that's possible unless you're on easy mode with some crazy, crazy perks. Because starter pistol doesn't, because the reason, you could do that with a starter pistol, but the starter pistol would have to be the C96. Because the C96, if you're using it, every round it upgrades its damage. So you could use that for the entire game, and I've seen people do that. But the starter pistol, you could probably go like maybe to round 10 at the most. And then you would have to throw it out because it's just wouldn't do anything. What do you got right now? What's the... Yeah, here's RPG. And over here is M32. Both of them are good. I think the M32 is technically better, but it costs a whole lot more. RPG does fire damage, so it does damage over time, which I think does overall more damage, but you have to wait. And if they get killed before then, that's just wasted damage. But M32 just does basic damage. You just hit them and they die. And there's not really much other than that. You're saving for the M32? All right. Get your ammo. I'm going to refill my armor so I don't get turned into mush. All right, let's cook. Very synced up. I like that. All right, here we go. Get back. Get back, you savages. Stay safe. Don't get blown up. Let me refill my ammo real quick. I don't want to run out while I'm getting assailed. Did I just take all the ammo? No, I didn't. All right, good. Another perk you might like is Danger Zone. It's a perk I might like as well. It boosts your reload speed, it gives you health regen, and it gives you crit chance. Or actually, no, the crit chance wouldn't work because you're using a launcher. Damn. Foiled again. I might want that, though. Yeah, just run around for a bit. Good work, gang. We did it. What's my deployable ammo looking like? Not done yet. Okay. What upgrades can I get for this, if any? I could buy magazine size. That would help. And that's really it. Repair my armor, refill the ammo. And I guess I'll just funnel the rest of my money into you, so you can buy your good launcher. Do I get speed loader? Do you have enough to upgrade your weapon? I believe you should just be able to sell it. If you do the math. I would double check, though. I'm not confident. Because I believe with your upgrades, you should be able to buy it. Yeah, I would just do that then. Because it is a pretty monumental increase in power when you upgrade your weapon to the next one. Do you have the M32? Oh, okay. Do you get speed loader? No. I would get the high explosives. And that would be what I would get. Man, 72 ammo. I feel like that's too much ammo for a shotgun. Akimbo is just too good. Good work. Let's go cook. Make sure to refill your ammo. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, I can put on my Floodlight 2 again. I'll probably just put another one right next to it as a backup. Or actually, no, I can't because then electric zombies will grab it. So I'll put it like back here. Cool. All right. No. You can move it if you pick it up again. I do want it to be right here though. That would be nice. Yeah, if you hold out the campfire tool, you can pick it up again. And you can move it. Nice. Alright. Alright, time to compensate. Let's do this. Let's see how powerful the M32 is over the China Lily. Or China Lake, whatever it is. Alright. Oh my god, bro, be careful. Yeah, those explosive zombies can take a chunk out of you if you're not careful. Cool. This is epic. Yeah, the biggest hole in both of our builds just seems to be ammo. And I'm sure that'll only get worse now that you've upgraded to an even more, or even higher fire rate weapon. Get away from me! Get away from me! There are two other ammo efficiency perks that may interest you as well. One being shadow rounds, which every round that you shoot, you get you have a chance to just not spend any ammo when you shoot it. So it's just a free bullet. Yippee! Buy one get one free. And the other one is split shot, which every time you shoot, you have a chance to fire an additional shot. You boom, but at what cost? So true. You're such a philosopher. Alright, consume ammo. Yeah, I think this time we're definitely gonna have to back up for ammo, especially as the boss arrives. In preparation for that, I'm gonna upgrade the barricade. Barricade. Okay, cool. Did all that. Refill this. Fortify the shop. Cool. Well, yeah, I also have zombie bait. So if we ever run into too much of a problem, I can deal with it. Oh, man, you are almost level 15. Nice. We could probably get there before this, before we get to round 30. Sniper bot. Nice. And you can also upgrade the sniper as well. Add more snipers. If you add more than $382, I bet, but I guess a level 1 sniper is more than no sniper. Yeah, how are the kills doing? Oh, still, yeah, you're still not doing too bad for a level 12 with a level, or prestige 6 level 36. With all of his perks. Yeah, not doing too bad. Yeah, I bought the barricade, so if you run out of ammo back there, or if I run out of ammo back there, we'll let each other know, and then we'll slowly retreat back, because I have to go with you, or you have to go with me, because otherwise both of us will die. Now imagine you with all perks. There are many perks that are specifically for launchers. I have some of them. Or I used to have some of them. Direct hit gives you 150% damage if you direct hit somebody. and it also gives you more direct hit radius. So if you hit somebody directly, the enemies near them will count as a direct hit as well. BRB bathroom. All right. I might go get a drink as well then. I'll be right back. What? No, Pylam, you threw. What the heck? Oh my god. I can't believe this. You're telling me you lost on Wave 20 boss night? It was like Halo Reach all over again. So true. My bad. I took too long. Alright. Let's do this. I'm ready this time. Oh, hydrate? Nice, I got a drink anyway. You'll have to wait a second because it is cooling down. It is a cup of tea. Alright. Now they're in for it. Try and destroy my base, huh? No, no, no. Oh, yeah. I don't have any deployable ammos left, and we only have one there. So unless pilots got one, then we might be out of luck. I'm gonna turn down the game audio real quick for you guys. There we go. So it's not quite as loud in your guys' ears. Oh dear. Oh my god. I probably should not have done that. My bad. Oh, okay. Good. Alright, let me just shoot some bullets real quick. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that's fine. It isn't too loud. I think they might just chill out back here this time instead of going all the way up. We don't really need to go forward anymore. We already bought everything we ever need to buy. Here, let me set up all this stuff here then. I'll move everything from up there back. Since you're such a natural, you have to play this game more. Yeah. This game's pretty fun. It is a lot of grind. Like this, it is the fun of this game. So if you don't find fun in like a lot of grinding, it's kind of like Destiny 2 in that way. Then I wouldn't recommend putting all of your time into this game. Or trying to kind of play it as your main game, but if you're fine with that, then you're gonna have a lot of fun, I'd say. And then yeah, I'd say put it like right here. It's not gonna have the Mystic Fire anymore, but what can you do? We won't need to regenerate that much anymore because we'll be this far back. Is that my deployable ammo up there? I think it is. If it's full, then I'll take it back. Yeah, but now that we're back here, we should be experiencing a lot less enemies, which is fine with me. Gives me more time to regenerate my health, etc. Yeah, is this mine? Yeah, it is. All right. Take this back to here. Do you get caltrops? Nice. I like that. That's good. Oh man, we're loaded. Sweet. All right. Let's do it. This time I'm locked all the way in. I don't care. We're gonna win this. And you should be able to shoot all the way down. We may have to pay attention behind us for a little bit because wraiths are very real and they will very kill us if we do not pay attention to them. So I gotta watch your back until they get here. Cool. All right, let's do this. Oh. 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 Yeah, I gotta. All right, come on, kill these guys so I can get my aggressor stacks. That's why aggressor can be worse than charmer at times. Is that very reason? So now that you're sitting up here, you gotta watch your back a little bit because they are numerous and they are hungry. Let you melee that guy. Oh yeah, much easier now. And now you don't even have to go to the ammo things to refill. And that, if you wanted to, you could probably sell that and then free up that weight for other things. Armor, or not armor. I don't know. More caltrops, maybe. Bagels. Whatever you want. I'll let you do your melee. There you go. Alright, the boss is here as well, so you can do your little one-shot on that. Oh my god, just laying waste to him. Yeah, there's a lot of perks that are specifically for launchers. So it's a pretty nice path to go down. Because regardless of how many perks you have, turning enemies into a big blazing ball of fire is pretty effective. Oh my god. I love it. I love launchers. It makes me miss launchers. I'm gonna reload real quick. I'll throw a bait as well. Alright, get him. Get him. Pilot, wake up! Never mind. Bro got EP for a second. I'll hold off these guys. Hit him. Nice. Huge, huge. I love savaging the boss. I just watch his health drop to nothing. Very funny. Savage also works very well with vampirism. Your aunt called me? Oh, okay, I see. Everybody's getting called these days. It also works very well with vampirism because you hit them with that outrageous overkill and you just fully refill your health. Especially if they have high health enough to take that damage. I definitely don't feel as useful as I was before, but that's fine. I don't want to take I don't actually want to take damage, but being resistant to it is nice. If it lets you do what you do in peace, then I'm fine with that. And look at that, we're almost to the daytime. You're the carry for real? I mean, you're doing most of the damage right now. I'm just keeping them from attacking you. Getting any of the stragglers. You can just keep on lobbing the grenades downtown. Yeah, there's for launcher specific perks, there's a few. There's like direct hit, which I was just talking about, where you deal 150% damage when you direct hit somebody, and also if you direct hit somebody, you go through armor. So if there's like a heavily armored zombie, or other zombies that, because there are many zombies that also just don't take damage, as much damage from explosives, like destroyers or berserkers, I believe. No, berserkers take double damage from explosive, but some enemies take less damage from explosives, and some enemies just take less damage in general, and that would go through that. Almost level 15. Peak. 11 perk points, but no slots. Yeah, if you want to diversify, you can. If you feel like you can't hit the Savage Bloodload anymore, there are other perks to go. Like you go... What's it? What is it? There's Grenadier. Kills with launchers have a chance to refill your non-lure grenades by 12% of a night. And you can also hold more grenades. So if you have like grenade here or Molotovs, either of these, then you would get them back every time you kill somebody with a grenade launcher. There's also, direct hit, which if you hit somebody directly, it does a ton of damage. And it also increases the velocity of your grenades so you can hit them more consistently. There is confident handling. Disables your ability to aim down sights. It increases your accuracy and reload speed. So if you don't want to aim anyway on a launcher, because you don't have to, you can just spray and pray and have even more reload speed. Would collateral be good? Oh, yeah. If you're shooting enemies that are pretty far apart, then yeah. I don't think I've ever used collateral before, but I assume it's pretty good. Especially if you have really large... a large AoE, like we do. You could also go danger close if you're worried, if you want to do even more damage. Which, yeah, increases your explosive damage, but enables 1.5% of that damage to be self-damage. So if you hit yourself with your explosives, you're in for a bad time. You could also go fireworks, which is somewhere around here. You also cluster bombs. Your explosive grenades have a chance to spawn extra explosives, dealing 80% damage with a 50% radius. There are many, anything with a grenade on it, or a launcher on it, or like a rocket, or an explosion of any kind, usually is for explosives. Get them all. See what they all are like. I know I'm not a tank, but Underdog seems good for launchers. Underdog is usually good for like people up in the front line. That's why I have it. It's also it definitely would not be good if you have somebody else on your team that has aggravator or charmer like I do. So I wouldn't recommend using it right now, but if you want to use it in the future, go for it. There is an entire build based around tanking with a launcher. It's called rocket running. It's where you run back and forth right in front of the spawn with your rocket launcher, and they just can't kill you because you regenerate your health by killing them too fast. And it's pretty good. It is, I think it's the main way to XP farm if you go on like hard and you just do that all day. But for a traditional launcher where you're trying to maximize damage, no. You have new perks. What did you get? Got direct hit, and we got danger close, just maximizing damage. All right. What you can do, actually, is if I buy roof access, you can get up on the roof, and you can be up there instead. And that way, wraiths won't go for you, or actually nothing will go for you. The only thing I can get to you up here would be a hunter. And if you see a hunter go after you, you're dead. It's over. You also have this. Refill here from now on, because this is premium ammo. And it will give you plus 25% more damage. You are truly a sniper launcher? Yeah, pretty much. That is the job, it seems. Let me think here. What else could I use? Double shop health again. Cool. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, just try not to hit yourself with your rockets, because otherwise you will be cooked. You will be very, very, very dead. All right, we do have to upgrade a sniper. We'll probably do that next round then. Yeah, I'm not getting much money anymore since I'm not spawn camping. But I'm fine with that. I've already bought everything I need. Yeah, get up there. And they have night vision now. Nice, so they can shoot the wraiths that spawn. Okay, hopefully they don't go for you. I'm gonna see though. Yep, they aren't. Cool. It might be good for you to buy night vision as well. Not because you actually need to see in the dark, unless you do. But it might be good to get that. Oh my god, they're just dead. That's so cool. I guess I'll just chill out until they get to me. I'm fine with this. Yeah, the main reason launcher is so good is because all of them are very expensive. Like the first launcher costs like 1.5 or 15k. It costs to get the first launcher, which makes the early game very difficult. And it doesn't get any cheaper from there. So, and also the reload speed, the ammo, it's a lot. But if you can get all that logistical stuff dealt with, man, the results are indisputable. Also, that ammo you have up there is way more expensive than the ammo you normally get. So it's something to put our money into. Doesn't the Grenadier make you take more? Doesn't it make you get more XP? I'm pretty sure it does. Because then you might have to put that on. I'll have to check, because it doesn't say it on there, but I think it might be one of those newfangled hidden stats. where it increases XP given by using launchers or grenades. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? I don't know. I don't know, man. Look at that, we won. And I barely even scratched the surface of how many kills I could have gotten. Nice, very nice. And look at that, you didn't even have to deal with anything. That is fantastic. Cool. I got a Swift mod. I see so many numbers with one shot. Yeah. That does happen. Yeah, let me... There we go. Oh, you actually didn't use that much ammo up there. Nice. Yeah, make sure you fill up your ammo up there so you actually have it in your inventory. Your good ammo. Yeah, buy night vision goggles because you can use special focus, which makes it so that when you don't want weak spot because weak spot launchers don't crit. But if you get special focus, then you do 20% more damage against special zombies, which is really nice. Because special zombies are usually the ones that don't die instantly from your shots. Wither rounds, I'll get that because that's huge. That is an additional, like, what, 20%? Yeah, 20%. That's a lot. Let me see. How much is that on... Because grenades have 35, I believe. 35% wither damage. Yeah, that's about 1,500 damage on top of the damage that it already deals. That's nice. You need 5,000 more? All right, I'll see what I can give you. Almost. You could sell your melee upgrades. Maybe that would get it. Now that you don't need your melee anymore. All right, let me do your drink now that my tea is cooled down. You got it? Nice. And I'll fill up in the filthy peasant ammo. You go up there to your epic ammo. I feel like I think the caltrops do so little now, but hey, it's extra damage. I'll take that. It's not like you need to move anywhere with no it's not like you need like weight so you can go faster. You're not really a mobility build, are you? What level are you? You are level 13. All right. One step closer. Every like 2 rounds you level up, which is really nice. Let me see here. Perks, Final Stand 2. Let me see what I can find for the Grenadier. Oh, I'm getting jumped by ghouls. Stop it. I'm trying to research here. It doesn't look like it does, actually. I swear, one of the perks up to your XP gained when getting killed with rocket launchers. Huh. Alright. Good to know. Oh, getting a little weaker here. Oh, is that a berserker? It is. Here he comes. No, no, thank you. I'm quite all right. Rocket propelled grenade. Thank you, pilot, for your correction. I will correct this behavior in the future. All right. Are snipers fun to use? Snipers are fun to use, yeah. And they have a bunch of different playstyles. One of the most fun playstyles, in my opinion, is Medic Sniper, which is where you use Overwatch, a perk that if you're far enough away from something and you kill it, any enemy or any allies near that enemy that you killed will become healed. They'll gain healing, armor, stamina, money, whatever. They'll gain all sorts of stuff. And you can also scale that with different perks that boost things when you heal them. So whenever somebody gets healed, which is pretty much always, they'll get extra damage, extra resistance, extra melee speed, extra stuff, you know, the classics. Let me fill up this. Oh, now you've used it. All right, cool. Let's go double trouble. And there's some pretty fun snipers as well. There's like the M82, classic Barrett 50 cal. There is the M42 or M24 over here, which is basically like a combat sniper. Get close to people. If you beat, I think, Swampland with it, or not Swampland with it, but Swampland at all, you get scatter shot for that, which basically just turns into a shotgun, and you can use it at super close range, and it goes kind of crazy. 700 more damage. Awesome. Just what you needed. Yeah, you can really blast those downtown. I think you're missing though. There you go. Yeah, try and look for the big groups and take those out. I can deal with any of the stragglers. You don't have to get the one that's closest to me. I should keep an eye on the uncommon board, because when hunters start showing up, that's when I gotta start worrying about you. Because right now I don't have to worry about you, because nothing can get up to you anyway, unless it destroys the base in the process. But once hunters start showing up, those are the things that can get to you, and that can be a real threat, so I have to worry about that. You're not missing? I'm pretty sure you're missing. I'm looking at it. I think I should be fine against hunters. I deal a lot of damage. I should probably start investing in my AA-12s though, because they aren't fully upgraded, not in the least. It's not like I get much money though. I'm broke. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? So yeah, we can upgrade 15, 30, 60% more damage. Yeah, that's nice. Accuracy. Cool. How many waves are there? It goes up to 30. Or that is the maximum amount where you still keep getting stuff. After that, it's just you get more XP. Because, yeah, at, what is it? At wave 30, you basically beat the map on that difficulty. And you would get a lot of stuff, actually. You would get reach level 30. You would get a respec token and 2 perk points. No, not that. That's not the level 30. You would reach night 30. There we go. On the normal difficulty. So you would gain a pistol upgrade, perk points, respec. You would also gain 30 on hard, which would give you perk slots. You would get a perk slot, which would be really nice. You get respec token perk points. And you would also get forest on normal and hard, which would give you a flintlock rifle upgrade and a sterling upgrade. Very nice. Ooh, okay. Whenever you're ready. Oh yeah, let me check the board before I forget. Or else I'm going to get surprised by them. And that's not going to be good. Does it not show special zombies? It does not, because I know there's berserkers as well. Rip. Alright, well, it's gonna be a surprise then. That's super cool. Yeah, but you can, those snipers are pretty fun. You can go like a combat sniper, get way up in their face with like no scope and deal a bunch of damage. You could stay way far back with charge shot and pick people off with that. You could get Overwatch, deal more damage. You got work tomorrow, but whatever. We should be, we can speed run through these last few waves, I think. Methinks. It's not going to be too difficult as you're seeing. Like, we're basically just autopiloting through these last few waves because we've got everything. I can still hit them from here. That's awesome. I guess I might as well then. Actually, let's go far up. Let's see what I can do. Alright. I won't risk it. We only have one life left, and I'm not really in the mood to lose at this very moment. Maybe later. Now the snipers are killing the stragglers, so we don't have to. Life is good, man. The game's playing itself for us. It's just like my favorite game, Grow a Garden, grows offline. I love that game. It's fantastic, and it has such engaging gameplay that I don't even have to play it. Actually, I might just give you back your volley mod. Because you gave that up to me because you were doing shotgun and I gave you something you could use. But now it's not as useful. Or actually, it's more useful because you're using an actual launcher. Because the volley mod only works on launchers. The best is steal a brain rot, though. True. Gameplay. God, I hate Steal a Brain Rot so much. It has plagued my Twitch recommendations ever since it's been released. Like, why don't people play Peak? Not the game Peak, but like Peak games in general. Why don't they play Visionary Squad? Do they hate fun? Let's make this quick. Quick shopping spree. $20 minutes in and out. Okay, fully upgraded that. Fully upgraded that. Get a deep mag or refill your ammo, refill my ammo. And that's it. Repair the barrier. Cool, done. I'm out of here. Whenever you're ready. Quick shopping spree. Go. Wave 25. What level are you at? Might as well check now. Oh, you just hit yourself? Cool. Wave, or level 14. It's so sad Visionary Squad isn't more popular. True. Yeah, it does make me sad. I think the main problem, and I'll say it, I've said it before and I'll say it again, is the tutorial. The tutorial is a slideshow. It's not very good. It doesn't leave a very good impression on the player, and it doesn't even teach you that much about the game. Oh, I forgot to take ammo. Well, luckily I have an ammo right here. I barely have to move. Convenience. My complacency will never destroy me. Thank goodness life will always be easy. Also, nobody wants to play Visionary Squad. Maybe. I know Bell does. Bell constantly tries to play Visionary Squad. It's just they don't message me about it. I want to play Visionary Squad. I'm going to open a window real quick. It's getting hot in here. Oh, nobody wants to play the Visionary. I mean, I feel like most of the time, at least people who are playing the game for the first time, if they like tower defense, then I feel like they're pretty amped for it. Because people, especially people on Roblox, I've noticed it, they love being the big guy. Or the most unique person in the game. Like, the place I noticed that first was probably Murder Mystery. Everybody loves being a murderer. They love being a sheriff. That's why they changed. That's why they updated like Among Us to be like that, where they added a bunch of new roles. Because otherwise people would just leave if they didn't get the imposter. All right, go for that instead of me. Thank you. Thank you, double A12. Everybody wants to be the tower. Maybe. I think it just depends on what they play first. The first thing they play is usually the tower, because there's 4 slots for towers and 1 slot for visionary. So that's just what they end up playing, because that's what they end up putting money into. The worst part, though, for you, yeah. I think the main problem is that, yeah, it's just what they put the money into. I feel like, thinking of a few pretty interesting solutions for new player engagement, because that's what all that really matters. Because the game is good. Once you get players into it, they'll play it. because you had to switch Roblox accounts, so you lost all your progress. And you don't want to grind again. I mean, it's not that much of a grind. It's 2 games, and you get a character that is like you get any character you want, no matter how expensive they are, or you get like a bunch of them at lower level. Your poor Christmas skins. Oh yeah, well Christmas is coming back around, and they've promised that every single skin that has ever been in Christmas will be coming back. There's never going to be anything that's just gone forever. So if you want it, stick around for a little bit and get it. Yeah, double AA-12 just rapid firing, I feel like is a little bit outrageous. No one wants to play hard with a low level? Maybe. I don't know. I usually love playing with low levels no matter the difficulty. I feel like they're a lot better than people give them credit for, especially if they're playing a simple class like Soldier or Demolitionist, where all you really gotta do is shoot and avoid things. And if you have a tank, you only have to do one of those things. You can beat hard with Scout. Yeah, Scout. I feel like Scout is the best character in the game right now, but Scout is also like one of the harder offense classes to play, even though they're the first one you get. But it's mostly based around their passive and their ability. Not the ability, the item. Okay, get that. Get this. I have that. How much weight is this? 2? It's nothing with weight 1, I imagine. All right. You think Jug is the best? Yeah, that can be. They're definitely the least good tank when you're using a healer, because a healer with a Juggernaut is practically useless. They just have so much health. They cannot, you cannot heal at all, and they have no defense. The best ones to pair with healers are definitely the ones with more defense, like Rook and Armament and Commander. All right, let's run it. Oh, actually, I'll buy some sniper upgrades. If you haven't maxed it already. Nope. All right. Boom. Cool. Bruiser is pretty mid with healers. Bruiser has always been bad with healers because they don't actually have that much health. But Bruiser is fantastic on their own. If your team has no healing whatsoever, you don't even have like a heal tower or anything, they're still good because most of their health or tankiness comes from their lifesteal. Or it's not really lifesteal, but it gives you temp health every time you hit something. And it's really, really good. Like, it's outrageous how good Bruiser is. I don't know if I can't remember if Bruiser. Oh, there, that is a hunter. That is a hunter. Die. Got him. Nice. All right. All right. So we do have hunters. I gotta watch out for those, because if they get to you, you are dead. There is nothing that can save you from that. Bubbler is good though. Oh yeah, Bubbler works with them. Yeah. Any supports that don't directly heal are good. So like Merchant, Bard, Engineer, Bubbler, Buoy, Bubba Buoy. Lieutenant. Pretty much anybody but Druid or Medic works with the Bruiser. I mean, even Medic works with Bruiser because you can just heal other people, and then when you have it available, you can stim boost the Bruiser, and they'll do even better because the Bruiser doesn't have any defense. So a whole lot of defense is pretty nice to have. I have so much range now with the AA-12. Can like snipe these guys. I wish this gun had slugs. That would be peak. Oh, hello. Stop hitting my wall. You're gonna scuff the paint. Alk is top tier right now in Impossible. Okay. I haven't played much Alchemist, nor am I good at him. But I assume that's true. Alchemist has always been very good. If you're saying that, then they must have fixed. They must have fixed the thing where enemies that are floating slightly off the ground, like spirits or nightmares, they can't take damage from the alchemist potions. They must have fixed that then. But yeah, alchemist is good. Especially if you have like a tank to take the aggro. But even without, alchemists can still do work because they take significantly less time to cook up potions now. Oh, in your opinion. Yeah, Alchemist is good in all modes, yeah. Besides Nightmare, unless it has been fixed, which then they're also good in Nightmare. Okay, I maxed a 12. Now I'm gonna max Sniper. Boom. I need you to buy your roof access ammo. Thank you. You play hard, not Nightmare? Yeah, I also play hard. I would play Insane if they... Or I will play Insane once they reduce it down to 30. Like everything else. Which is something they're eventually going to do. But I'm probably going to play Insane after that because I can beat Insane. It's just that I don't want to play for like 6 hours to beat Insane every single time. Whenever you're ready. Slashy dance. Okay. Turn on green mode. Berserker is now the hardest character to play. I'd say so, yeah. Berserker, maybe Juggernaut, Alchemist, Paintballer are all pretty difficult to play. Oh. Hunter, I didn't even see him. Nice. Luckily, I can burst those down pretty quickly. As long as I'm reloaded. My reloading isn't even that long anyway. I'm going to be seeing a lot more of those as we get to the end here. You don't know how you feel about the rework? I think it's pretty good. The main reason they're reworking it is because they're moving Slicer back to what they used to be, which is like a lifesteal, basically a lifesteal tank. And that is what Berserker was. So they're changing him to be different now, so that he isn't the exact same as Slicer. That's the original reason Slicer got reworked as well, is because they were too similar to Berserker. That's the exact reason I gave, at least. Whether that's the reason they actually changed it, I don't know. Old Berserker was fun? Yeah, old Berserker was fun. But if you liked old Berserker, play New Slicer. Because New Slicer, I believe, right now is better old Berserker. Okay, keep an eye out for those hunters. Yeah, when your screen turns red and you have like a little mark above your head, that's how you know a hunter's after you, and they can get you no matter where you are. And they leap, and they deal max health damage, and they deal bleed. They go through resistance. It's bad. Projectiles isn't, or paintballer isn't hard. He just gets unlucky with projectiles. Oh yeah. You enjoyed the death mechanic? I mean, yeah, but I guess the reason that was removed is because the only time you ever used it was during the final boss. Any other time, it didn't really feel like it was that rewarding to die and to get your maximum power. If you like that, there is a funny launcher perk set you can go, which is Undying. After taking lethal damage, you keep fighting for a short time with unlimited ammo for 8, 16, and then what's 16 plus 8? That's 24. 24 seconds of unlimited ammo and invincibility after you die. And also, where's the other one? Escape Artist. Every time you die, you instead escape back to the shop, and you have max of 3 charge. So every time you die, you get unlimited ammo on your launcher. You go, and then you go back to the shop, and you can do it up to 3 times if you have 3 stacks. Which is a pretty funny little strat. Although, later in the game, it is a little bit of a noob trap, because you can have unlimited ammo and really fast fire rate anyway with different perks. But if you want it right now, then that's pretty funny. You're getting Cluster. Cluster is pretty good, yeah. If you want that damage, or also you're level 15, you have your 3rd perk slot. Nice. If you want that reload speed that you had before, you could go Confident Handling, which gives you 90% faster reload speed, but you just won't be able to aim. It also gives you more accuracy, so you don't have to aim anyway. Could be nice. All right, What am I doing? This is fully upgraded. This is fully upgraded. This is fully upgraded. All right. Fortify the shop one last time. Floodlights. Cool. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Yeah, ammo isn't much of a problem anymore. Very nice. Boom. Snipers are killing the wraiths pretty consistently. Accountant needs a rework. She's just so boring. The rework I've suggested is not really much of a rework, but just a change where the email task where you have to email 5 people and you can just put in any letter you want is instead turned into a typing game where you have to type in a specific string of characters without mistakes to complete it. Because the other one is math. It just makes sense that you'd have the other one would be like writing. And you'd have to be grammatically correct as well. You have to use commas, you have to use apostrophes, you have to use proper capitalization. It has to be perfect or else you don't get the money. But you only have to send one email. And that would be my change. Because right now it's just you send the letter K 5 times in a row and then that's it. And that's not how emailing works. I wish. Xbox would be screwed. That is true. I mean, isn't Xbox screwed anyway on accountant? I feel like they don't. Are they able to do the math questions? Oh yeah, another change for Alchemist, especially for Xbox, is making it so that each of the buttons on like a gamepad is bound to a single ingredient when in that menu. So instead of moving like the little gamepad mouse to each ingredient individually, you could just press XB, XB, YC, and you would get your potion instead of having to do all of that. It would make it much faster on Xbox. It's not hard, yeah, but it's also not, it's like not intuitive. And it's definitely not as fast as you can do it on keyboard, because with keyboard you can do it with keybinds. But I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do it on Xbox too. It's just a consistency thing, really. It would make it much easier for you. Oh, I ran out of bullets. Hold on. Just also keeping an eye out for hunters. Yeah, but that would just make Alchemist. It would also just make it a little bit more fun, because it's not as fun to move around the mouse. Because there's a fixed speed that the mouse goes, but you can always press buttons on your key, or you can always press buttons on your controller faster. So it also increases the skill ceiling for Alchemist, which is always something I'm for. Alright, wave 29. Just about there. We getting there tonight. Alright, what else could I buy? Barbed wire. Did you get Night vision with special focus. You want to get a group of people to stack the same character and see how far we can go? Yeah, it's pretty fun. Like four commander is pretty fun. For what is it? It needs to be something that can self heal. 4 slicers, pretty funny. For of something, I don't know. I'm sure you can figure something out. Yeah, I have nothing else to buy. Do you have anything else to buy? Oh yeah, I should probably refill your ammo. Oh, I know what I'll do. I know what my soul has been missing. Now that I don't need to get ammo anymore, I'll sell my ammo kit. And I'll buy a sentry. A heavy sentry, to be precise. What else can I sell? What do I have? I have zombie bait. I'll keep the zombie bait. And I'll sell the floodlights as well. We don't need the floodlights. 4 hunters and just melt the boss. Yeah. Hunter is pretty funny. Oh, I might be able to get those floodlights back then. All right. Attack speed, combat sentry, AP rounds. Oh, we're going. We're killing. My bad. Wait, stop that. Well, I have something to buy now. Let's go for strongest. Get him. Very nice. Very nice. Now I can just chill out while this thing does it for me. Hunter is more fun than accountant? Oh, for sure. I mean, they're both pretty fun. I feel like if you like doing math, then there you go. Or if you just like a more chill, laid-back experience, then there you go. But it's really funny because accountant is the only class in this game that gets harder the easier the game is. Because on easy mode, the rounds get finished like that. But on hard mode, it kind of takes a second. So it can be pretty difficult to get those tasks done before your mission. Yeah, when you get like all the stuff to line up perfectly, it can be pretty rewarding, yeah. Let's refill this. Basically my job now is to transport ammo from my gun into this thing and back. And I can do it. And look out for hunters. Oh wow, it rips through my AA-12 ammo. Nothing to see here. Oh, they disabled my gun. That's why nothing's happening. Nothing in this crowd. Wipe them out. Man, that range. Yeah, that range is kind of outrageous. Yeah, but Hunter is also pretty fun. I think Captain plus Druid, or what is it? Commander plus Druid with the Assassins and whatever DPS you still want is the best strat. Oh yeah, like anything with Taunt plus Assassin has always been a pretty good strat. Since Assassin just does so much damage. Alright, this is the one that matters. Cool. All right. Now. Cool. All right. Get that. I should be able to pick this up and have it be full. Nice. Okay, I can. So then I can put it back down with the new stats that it has. Nice. Actually, let me pick it back up again, and I'll make it close so that it shoots the things before they get to me, so I don't have to do anything. And then I'll rebuy these. Oh, I cannot. Too much weight. Yeah, I can't get anything. Here, what about booster kit or something like that? Weight 1, weight 3, weight 3. Okay, so I can get a bandage. What about drinks? Max caltrops, huge. Weight 1, weight 1, weight 1. All right. I guess I'll go experimental. Or actually, no, I'll go speed drink. So I can save you if I have to. All right. So now if things get bad, I drink this and it stops time. The power of science. Let's do this. Max caltrops kind of funny. If you like these like placeable things, there's a perk called Survival Kit, which is really, really, really good for anybody who likes these, because that means that right off the bat you get caltrops, you get grenades, you get placeable ammo, and you get a med kit, and you also recharge them faster if you have it. All right, pilot, I need you to lock in for this round, and then we're done. I'm about to level up again. I'm making good progress on my goals as well. Okay, I'm gonna drop off my ammo with this thing. Cool. Go get some, or I'm gonna clear out these guys with my remaining ammo, and I'm gonna go get some more. No, my sentry. Little rats, stop that. Alright, get him, sentry. Yeah, let him up. And it gets the wraiths behind me as well. Life is good. It can feel a hunter coming. It just can't see them yet. Is that it? Is that a hunter? No, it's not. Alright, I'm gonna foolishly put my ammo in this. And I'm going to book it over here. Because I want to have full ammo in that for when the boss comes. Okay, barrier is holding up just fine. Huh. My eyes are peeled looking for this hunter. Oh, there it is. Okay, here's boss. Okay, hey, there's my level up. Nice. Let him up. All right, zombie bait. Huge. Zombie bait 2. Go get it. Oh, nice cluster bombs. Cluster bombs coming out. All right, there's the boss down. So that's going to be the biggest challenge today. Now the only way we can lose now is if like 15 hunters show up. But we've been pretty lucky with hunters so far. I think I've only seen about 3. Oh, we're out of bullets in here. You hold the line. I will. I'm gonna refill this as much as I can and go find some ammo. Oh, what the hell? I'll take a drink. Cool. Gonna refill this thing again. Oh, nice. I get extra action speed, so I refill this faster. So now it has full ammo. What? Oh, you blew yourself up. That's so sad. That's fine. I have it covered for the rest of the night. Between me and my sentry. Ow, headless fire. Oh, it's empty. Never mind. I guess, wow. This thing like guzzles ammo. It needs it so bad. Carting ammo to that gun is like a full-time job, man. Yeah, gotta watch out for that danger close. That's why you were up on... I think you forgot why you were up on that roof. Because if they get too close, well, danger. It's in the name. Alright, but we won. GG's. And look at that. Level 16, and you got yourself a slot and a bunch of loot. Life is good. And I got a bunch of levels as well. I'm level 38. I think I started at level like 34. 4 levels is fine with me. Oh, I thought we lost? No, we would never lose. I just ran in and died because I felt like it. They would never be able to get through the barricade and our base in that amount of time. because the game only ends once our base is destroyed. But yeah, you got yourself a slot. And oh, never mind. Goodbye. I guess I'll find somebody to raid if there's anybody awake at this hour that is family friendly on Roblox. Let's see. Family friendly on Roblox. I doubt it. Live raising Robux? I don't want to raid that. Well, I guess we're just ending stream. Yeah, this game is fun. Feel free to give it a favorite, a notify, a like, whatever. Like and subscribe. Don't subscribe, actually. I don't need your money. So those are very particular things amount of things you should be doing. You ought to be doing. Yeah. If you can figure what those are epic. If you don't do what you're supposed to, the sins will haunt you forever. And that's basically what life is all about. Anyway, goodbye. Enjoy yourself. Does this make you a pro? Yes.